Monday night, baby. The daily go get show.
We are reconnecting you now.
Uh, yeah. It's the daily go get show. You think it ain't when it is? You think it won't when it is? We are here and we are in motion. We do this thing, take it off fast lane, no coasting, and everything is gonna be okay. We do this like this, Power Monday, and we here, y'all, and we are live and direct and full HD. And tonight we're talking about all I do is work and take care of my kids. I'm sure that you've heard people say that before. You may have said it to yourself before or said it to others before. All I do is work and take care of my kids. That's all I do, and that's all I did. Every day is a daily operation. I say, is that true? Is it really going down that way? Well, a lot of people say that all they do is work, and they do 8 hours, sometimes a double like jerks. But all you do is really take care of kids. Well, taking care of kids is something like a 20-year bid. That's work. And I'm gonna tell you this: kids will keep you busy. Do you think they won't? Well, how old is he? If he two or anywhere terrible, two, the threes of the a newborn babies, yo, they gonna keep you on your toes and your knees. Well, some people seem to think that if all you do is go to work and take care of your kids, your life is boring. You're a square. But what else is out there? Well, I have a couple of stories that I like to share, and I'm sure that y'all can share with me. We're going to do this thing tonight, Power Monday. You see, it's all about us and we and them. We're going to do this thing, and we won't get hemmed up and look all crazy. Yeah, we're going to talk about these things, energetic and lazy. Robbie Ming, my big sis doing the thing. Good to see you. Something like a queen for a king. Carol Chamberlain, my friend, mi favorita. It's always good to see you. And my brother, Ansel Jones. Yeah, Baltimore brother. Girls can't leave him alone. Stacey White, thanks for coming through tonight. I'm glad to see you. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So that's what we're talking about tonight. All I do is work and take care of my kids. All I do is go to work and take care of my kids. When people say that, though, are they telling the truth? Are we even being truthful with ourselves or to ourselves when we say all we do is work and take care of our kids? And for those who say that that's boring or, that's not really a life, I think the only way you could say that that's not really a life is if you don't have kids. I don't know anybody who has kids, especially school age kids, where all they can do is go to work and take care of the kids, because taking care of the kids alone is a job in itself and in of itself. Kids will have you working extra hours to make extra money so you can have enough to be able to have afford things for them, activities, whether it's sports or whether it's educational activities, extracurricular things. Those things cost money, so you may have to put in extra time or go to school to be able to secure a better career that will net you enough capital to be able to afford to make a better life for your kids, because we all want our children to have better lives than we had for ourselves. And that's not even to say that our lives were bad, but if you had it good, then you want your children to have it better, and if you had it bad, you definitely want to upgrade from that. So what are the exciting things that people be talking about that there are to do when you have kids besides go to work and take care of your kids? That's the question that's on the table. All I do is take care of my kids and go to work and take care of my kids. Oh yeah. Well, is that true? Is that to say that parents that parents of school age children are boring or consumed by nothing except for that? You telling me that because you have kids and because you work, you're never caught up in anything else? I know parents of school age children that are part of motorcycle clubs. You know what that's about. You know what that those are full grown adults in their 50s, part of a gang. They gangsters, yo. They are gangsters. And they be at they little club spot, they little club hangout, drinking, congregating, meeting, fraternizing, and honestly doing all kinds of things that you wouldn't think that family people would do. But yeah, family folk are often involved in clubs and organizations and things like that. So they do other things besides just go to work and take care of their kids. But maybe they feel like, or maybe most people feel like those are the most important things. So those are the things that we talk about. So I guess when you say that all you do is work and take care of your kids, that means that you're not tied up into anything crazy, anything ratchet, anything foolish, anything dangerous, anything negatively time consuming. Is that true though? Is that true? I don't know. Maybe y'all can let me know. If you want to talk about it tonight, we can get on the mic. That's 319-527-6199. That's the number to call instead of 319-527-6199. Yes, y'all. Instead of 319-527-6199. Yeah, get on the line. I said a 319-527-6199. Yeah, get your shot. But seriously, when people say, the people who say that all they do now is work and take care of their kids, well, what did you used to do? What are the other things that these parents who are living this exciting life do besides work and go to work and take care of their kids? What are the other things that parents do? Do they still go to the club on a regular basis? I would imagine that if you're a young parent, maybe still in your 20s, 30s, you might like to still go out and do your thing, shake your thing, go to the club, throw on your lashes, throw on the makeup, throw on the dress, throw on your BBL and that bullshit. Speaking of BBL, man, it's amazing me right now how many of these chicks out here have gotten a BBL. And for those who don't know what that means, that's Brazilian butt lift. It's a lot of fake button going on out here. What's good? Yeah, we're gonna do a show about that soon. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? These chicks out here fake button. Fake ass chicks. Look, there are two things that I've never heard a man say that they like, and that's fake eyelashes and fake butt. I didn't say fake titties because I've heard men say that they do like it, and I know men who have paid for it or willing to pay for it or advocate for them being paid for. So I ain't gonna say fake titties. I don't know. I don't know how you can stare fake titties and right in the nipples with no. It ain't. Well, anyway, but this BBL thing, we're gonna get into that soon. BBL. Yeah. T Carry, right? You can throw on a BBL. Your BBL might be on. It might be on calm or on chill till you go out to the club and you enhance your BBL. You know what I mean? Gotta make that thing up. I don't know. Throw mascara on it or something. You know what I'm saying? Dress up the BBL. Pump it up. Okay. So these parents that involved in all of this romance, all of this espionage. Like, what do you do? What is there for parents to do besides go to work to earn a fortune or to try to build a fortune for your family to be able to live off of generational wealth? Even if you don't know nothing about generational wealth, you know about stacking cash and you know about leaving something for your kids when you pass, we might don't know a whole lot about no generational wealth, but we do know something about you having life insurance and leaving a couple of dollars up under the mattress or plastered behind the wallpaper for our kids to be able to live on for however long after we pass. We know about that. So what are the things that these parents are engaging in that don't have anything to do with that? I'm interested to know. I'm interested to know. All I do is work and take care of my kids. Oh, yeah? All right. Well, what is there left to do? What is there left to do? TK Wright says, for a time, all I did was go to work and take care of my kids. Once they were older, I took them on the road with me traveling. But that still sounds like taking care of your kids. Whatever you do that benefits your kids, especially when they're with you, that sounds like taking care of your kids. You sure didn't leave them home to be taken care of by somebody else. And even if you did, you're still financially providing for them, so you're still taking care of your kids. What else is there though? Really? Because there must be something else out there. You riding on the back of motorcycles with nothing but a bikini and a thong on? There's some parents out there doing that. Are these the other things that the parents are doing besides working and taking care of the kids? Yeah, I left my babies at home with the grandmom. They home with my mom. While I'm out here doing 150 on the highway on the back of a ninja. With a ninja. Sorry, nigga. I'm doing $150 on the back of a nigga. On the back of a ninja. I'm doing $150 on the back of a ninja with a nigga. I'm doing $150 on the back of a ninja and back of a nigga. I'm doing $150 in the back of a ninja and back of a nigga. Holding on to the nigga, doing 150 on the nigga. Hold on, nigga, do it back, but I'm hold on to a nigga doing $150 on the back of a nigga. And I'm holding on to that nigga. If we crash, that is our ass. No way we gonna last. Anyway, yeah. What I mean, where's the excitement that some of these parents are engaged in? Where's this romance? Where's all this spice of life for parents? I know it must be out there because I hear people calling people who calling parents who just go to work and take care of their kids. They calling them squares. Is that square? I tell you what a square should do. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure that y'all share the show. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. This is the Daily Go Getimism Show. I'm your host, Sun752, and we are talking about all I do is go to work and take care of my kids. That's all I do. Ain't nothing else to me. I ain't nothing but a pretty face, a little fat booty, and a single mother. Well, hold on. Not everybody's a single mother. What about two-parent families where both parents work? Is it all that they do is go to work and take care of their kids? Or is one of the parents or both of the parents doing something extra, doing something different, doing something other? Cal Chamberlain says, some who say they really don't, they hanging out, drugging, putting themselves first, not mature, not nurturing and raising them to be well-rounded individuals. Oh. That almost sounds like you not taking care of your kids. Oh, drugs. Drugs. So if I go to work and I provide for my kids, but I got a little coke habit, got a little pill habit, got. I'm a weed head, I bang some heroin sometime, not all the time. I ain't no damn fiend, but I'm kind of a. I don't know. I don't know. But you're right, Carol. Okay. So those are some of the other things that parents do while they claim to be doing nothing but going to work and taking care of their kids. Ah. Well, for those of y'all who really did do nothing but take care of your kids, work and take care of your kids, did you consider that life to be boring? Did you feel like you were missing out on something? Did you feel like life was passing you by? I asked that because I'm thinking that, taking care of kids, building a family, and preparing our young people for the next generation is pretty much our job to do. And that can be exciting because it's a full-time job showing young people the way, making sure that you keep them on the right path, explaining to them why they can't have certain things or shouldn't do certain things and how to conduct themselves. Y'all know it's a daily operation. It's not something that you can just tell your kids one time and never reinforce, never check up on, never make sure that it's being done. It's not, it ain't going down like that. It's sure enough ain't going down like that. So. What else is there? What else is there? Carol Chamberlain says, I didn't wait, I didn't take my kids to museums, plays, etc. Oh, I didn't. I took my kids to museums, plays, etc. They had fun weekends and educational weekends, but that's what I'm saying. You know, that sounds like living your life. Whatever activities you schedule for your kids, you're into too. If they go skating, you're going skating. If they go bowling, you're going bowling. If they go to Sky Zone, you're going to Sky Zone. Now, some of y'all women, y'all go to Sky Zone, y'all don't want to be jumping up around, jumping up and down and all of that. It I mean, a lot of y'all women, y'all plumbing system, that titties and it. From what I understand, y'all just jumbling all of that reproductive stuff going on in y'all. It just feels funny for y'all to be trampolining like that, but some of y'all enjoy it. And the bottom line is, whether you participate physically in the trampolining and Sky Zone or wherever, you still went. Um, and the other, what's that place where you simulate the skydiving thing? I fly. Now, if you're a parent, you might do that. You might do the I fly thing. I've done it twice. Pretty cool. Honestly, I think it's a little expensive for what they do. You know what I mean? But nonetheless, you're doing activities with your kids. Take your kids to the movies. You saw the movie too. If you took them, you just gave them the money and they went. Well, it is what it is. But that's a choice. TK, right, says, I love being totally into my children. Children are a blessing. There are things. Oh, there are things that I miss doing, but like I said, once they got older, I took them with me. Carol Chamberlain says, Taki, exactly. You made sacrifices for them to experience travel in new places later in their lives. Yeah. All I do is work and take care of my kids, man. I need to take some drugs. I need to jump motorcycles like Evil Knievel. I need to grab the mic and work on my rap career. Make me a mixtape. I'll be 52 this year. It's time for my tape to come out. What? I've been rapping since I was 12. It's time for me to finally come out. That's 40 years. Finally, my mixtape coming out. All I do is work and take care of my kids. Well, there are plenty of parents that have a wide social circle. So they do other things. Like I said, they're parents who belong to motorcycle clubs, car clubs. You know, they're parents, plenty of parents that have hobbies that they partake in. Crafting, some other exercise. You know, there are plenty of parents that go to exercise classes, Zumba, um, hot yoga, Pilates. Plenty of activities that parents do that are outside the scope of just working and taking care of your kids. You're pretty much going to take care of your kids by default. You're pretty much going to take care of your kids by default. If you're any kind of parent, that is. But going back to what I mentioned earlier before, what about two-parent households? In two-parent households, do both parents just work and take care of their kids? Or are they involved in something separately from each other as spouses? Or do they do other things as spouses and still manage to enjoy life a little bit more? Robbie Ming says, on the weekends, me and my girls went to amusement parks. That's still taking care of your kids. And that sounds like fun to me. I love me some roller coasters. The higher, the better. The faster, the better. Robbie Ming says, you don't take kids to bars and nightclubs. Unfortunately, I know some parents who did. And I tell you one thing. Once you start partying with your kids, you've gone down a road that's inescapable. Once you start getting high and partying with your kids, ain't no coming back from that. I'm not going to say that the respect factor is gone, but it's going to be compromised. Trust and believe. It's going to come back to bite you in your ass. So, you know, the whole all I do is work and take care of my kids thing. Sometimes if you put that to the test, it's not going to come out that great. Carol says that's the wrong road, unfortunately. And that's black parents and white parents. You know, I know a lot of white parents that let their kids start drinking early. How you want to have a birthday party for a 14 or 15-year-old and let them serve alcohol? You bought a keg. You bought a keg to for them, not for you. Not like how black people do it. When black people have a party for their kids, it's really an adult party. The after party, the kids party first, and the parents in the party later. Oh no, no, you ain't gotta clean up all that cake and ice cream and all them colorful painted napkins and party favors. Don't worry about it. Because we going on right after we've been partying alongside them and we gonna finish it out. So y'all party in around 6, 7 in the evening, and then the adults. That's when we do our thing. From 8 until. Mm, 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 It's our birthday. You got 4 kids. I know. 4 parties a year. Yeah. Yeah. Robbie Ming says I did all 3. Stacy White says some parents live their lives through their kids. That's true. And if you're living your life through your kids, you are definitely doing more than just working and taking care of your kids. Because kids get into all kinds of stuff. Not just bad kids, not just mischievous kids, but kids in general, because they're young and they're learning and they're trying to figure out life. So they have questions and they get into stuff. They get into trouble that you have to get them out of and show them how not to get into that kind of trouble again. Now I'm talking back. Now I'm talking back. Carol said, clear people most often provide alcohol. Clear. Clear out this space. Clear out this space. Huh? I say white, you say clear. Okay. Nonetheless, I've seen it plenty of times. I think it's weird. Very weird. I'm like, do you understand what alcohol does to a young mind and body? Like, you should never be 15, 16 years old talking about you got a hangover. No way. A hangover? Bad money, nasty work, out of pocket, wrong. Very, very wrong. But um, nonetheless, yeah, living vicariously through your children will have you doing all kinds of stuff besides just working and taking care of your kids. And you may be really impressed by your children. You may see something in them that you saw in yourself, but it was more enhanced in them, something good. Maybe they were better at a talent than you were. Like, let's say you were a good guitar player or a bassist or a xylophone player, whatever. And your kids might be like super, super great at it. Well, number one, they're probably good because you were there. They were genetically inclined to be able to do what you did, but maybe you honed their craft on a higher level, a much higher plane than what you had been able to do. It's amazing how people can teach somebody to be better at something than they actually are. But that's a lot of people. Some people were born to do more teaching than actually doing. Not that teaching isn't actually doing something, but you know what I mean. I think you do. Robbie Ming says, I didn't take them to bars or clubs. Didn't you already say that? I could have swore. could have swore you already said you didn't take them to bars and clubs. Could have swore. But anyway, all I do is work and take care of my kids. I think a lot of people say it because it's like saying I put God first. And you know damn well you don't put God first. You don't even know nothing about that. But it sounds nice. I put God first and he makes sure I'm blessed and make sure I stay out of crazy mess. So when we say that all you do is work and do a couple of doubles like a jerk, hourly, salary, maybe it doesn't matter, but the pockets get fatter. But does that mean that you don't gossip and do all kinds of ratchet stuff? No, it don't mean that. You might be caught up in all kinds of crazy stuff like that. Some parents are because you are a star. Before you was a parent, well, maybe not a star, but Wendy Williams is a star. Yeah, picture that. That shit is nasty type work. Yeah, picture that. Celebrities can never say all they do is work and take care of their kids, could they? Because a lot of them really or rarely have time to spend with their kids. And speaking of which, even though the media has been very hard on him, and I personally have been very hard on this guy since very young in his career. But you look at there are times I feel sorry for Will Smith. Yeah. Because if there's nothing else that you have to give Will Smith credit for as a father, a black father, a black famous father, I don't think that there's anybody who can say that Will Smith has not had the compassion or took the or initiated the directive or has taken a back seat to taking care of his children. For a celebrity, I think that he has been super attentive to his children, which is unusual. But I really feel like, as far as his children and his wife is concerned, I think he's gotten a very raw deal. He's far from perfect, and that shit that he did with Chris Rock was inexcusable. But before all of that came into play, I've never seen a man, especially from around the way, like the active fathers that I knew in Philly. They got their way when it came to the family because they wasn't having it, especially if they were the breadwinner. I ain't seen a punk ass dad that was the breadwinner. I seen some punk ass dads that were active, but not as the breadwinner. If you ain't, not that money is all that important, but if you're not providing that leadership without without the without the financial support, then the chips may the chips gonna fall where they may. But Will Smith is an extremely rich, extremely talented actor and rapper. But this man has taken a very active stance in his parenting when he could have lived his life and done a whole lot more than just work and take care of his kids. But for a lot of the for in a hell of a Hollywood sense, that's pretty much what he's done. He's gone to work, taking his children to work, brought his ass home, took tick and has taken an active stance in his children's lives. And they shit on him. They do. They shit on him. Man, that no good child Willow of his, she came on Red Table Talk and said that her mom, that she wished, she crying on the show, talking about, I wish Tupac was alive so my mom would be happy. That is some nasty shit. Like, get the fuck out of here. That's like, when Tupac was alive, you wasn't even born. You gotta listen to other people tell you about the relationship between Tupac and your mom. They wasn't together. They even your mom said they ain't have sex, and she give it up the truth about what she do. But for all, like I said, I'm not a Will Smith fan. Definitely wasn't a Fresh Prince fan, but he don't deserve what he gets for his family that the world can see. He don't deserve that. He has definitely put his children in a position to succeed, and he has gotten his ass kicked for it, and it seems like he has the kid's ass for it, and that ain't right. But anyway, all I do is go to work and take care of my kids. I said take care of my kids. All I do is work and take care of the kids. You know what it is. Time it is. It's hard. And I pray to God and hope that he sends me something that yeah. Yeah. All I do is work and take care of my kids. I don't drink no more. I don't drug no more. I don't go out and act like a thug no more. I don't stand on corners. I pull my pants up with a belt. And I got a wallet. Yeah, the guy is solid. And I don't be messing around with these chicks. I keep the pants hung over the dick. And I'm going to tell you something else. I've really changed. I don't do that stuff. I've had to totally rearrange my life in the direction that I was headed towards. And I think that cats be looking at me like I'm bored, but I'm not. I still got a shot as long as I got a Glock, keeping it on lock. Make sure nobody comes in and takes the family stock. But all I do is work and take care of my kids. Niggas be lying. Speaking of lying, I'm sure that there's some people who say all they do is work and take care of their kids. But they be involved in gossip. They be lying over here. They got a little extracurricular affair. You know. You know. As a word to the wise, it's not good to take your children around your side chick because it's gonna come out. It's gonna come out. Even if your kids know how to keep a secret, it's still gonna come out because you ain't got no business doing that. You do what you do, but you keep them cheering out of it, or it's really gonna come back to bite you in the ass. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. So as we get ready to get on about it here, it's just I want y'all to think about this whole all I do is work and take care of my kids thing. After your kids leave the nest, after you done cleared out the house, what do you do then? Well, a lot of y'all still work and take care of your kids. Because just because your kids are adults, it doesn't necessarily mean that you stop taking care of them because you may still be guiding them, teaching them, leading them, showing them, protecting them, making a way for them. How many of y'all have secured a job for your kids through your contacts? You knew somebody who could hook them up with this, that, and the third, and you did it. I mean, your kids probably already had the qualifications. They were either in the field or they just graduated from school or whatever. And you knew somebody that could give them a shot. They gave them a shot. But you were instrumental in that. That means you're still taking care of your kids. Kids are adults. Your kids just got fired from a job, just got laid off. The plant closed down or whatever. You know, they got downsized. It's real stuff that still happens today. Pandemic, whatever. And you went in the Rolodex. You said, I know some people that can help you out. So I'm going to make sure that you don't fall. There's no doubt. I got you because you got me. And I had you. And now you'll see the reason that I start with a P. ARENTS word. Okay. All right. All right. Robbie Ming says, I did. Got my baby a job. Shoot. Might not have got her a career, but I got her started. She got some paper in that pocket. And I told her, you bet not mess up on this job. Because you ain't gonna have me looking bad. And if you mess up on this job, I bet you won't. I won't get you another one. You on your own if you fumble this ball. You know, you gotta tell your kids that even though in your heart of hearts, you know, as soon as they need you again, you're gonna be Johnny on the spot. But they ain't gotta know that. We have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious May 23rd, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them and making them feel special because they are special, because they are special, because they are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECT. They are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECT. They are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECT. They get number one out the box. Melissa, always a lady first. Happy birthday to you. And also Melva Bayo turning 54 years old today. And I'm Woomy. Lizzie Babaranti turning 26 years old today. And Indigenous SA turning 55 years old today. And Shay, or is it Shasha? Turning 50 years old today. And Victoria Marshall, turning 54 years old today. And Harold Smith turning 72 years old today. And Cindy Giles turning 56 years old today. And Katrina Eichelberger Covington, go-getter, turning 39 years old today. And my girl used to live right next door to me back in the day. Deborah Inyama. That was my girl. Turning 56 years old today. And Cheryl Bain Stapleton turning 34 years old today. And last but not least, my girl Robin Matthews turning 57 years old today. I want to say happy birthday to all of y'all and anyone else out there who shares this birthday on this glorious May 23rd, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up, but don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. I rock out, rock on it, do the damn, to rock out, rock on it, do the damn, rock out, rock on it, do the damn thing. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Okay. Check it out. Just because you go to work and just because you go to work and take care of your kids doesn't mean that you live a boring life. It doesn't even mean that you live a life that other people would not envy. And it really doesn't even mean that all you do is work and take care of your kids. Taking care of your kids can take you to all kinds of places. It may make you travel to different places. Your kids may be going on internships and have all types of opportunities to travel, do things, compete in certain things through and competing can take you to a lot of places, different places that you never really thought about going before. Um, so and for those parents who make sure that their kids are involved in extracurricular activities, dance, sports, this, that, the third. Yeah, well, shout out to y'all because y'all are doing your part to enlighten your children, to expand their knowledge base, to expand their ability to open up their third eye, which expands their universe. So it's a beautiful thing. And you may learn a little something yourself along the way. Hey, 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 hey. Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death, resuscitate y'all, and love y'all right back to life. We will be back tomorrow night at 7 p.m. for another Daily Go Get a Business show. So y'all, you keep it 100 and funky. That's what you do. All right, so let's get on up out of here. Power Monday all up in your area. Don't forget to share that show. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe. All right, y'all. So Blog Talk, let me get you out of here. Out of here. And for my YouTubers, you know just how we do. But thanks for coming on through. See you on the other side, my boobers. Peace.